Hi there. So in this video, I'm just showing you how to take off the top of a 412 or 16-1 arcade machine. This is also going to apply for the trackball variants and the dark wood model of the machine. They are all built very similarly. It's just the difference in the formica used on it. This one's using a black and chrome molding, while the dark wood is going to be using that wood grain texture with the black molding. But yeah, they're all pretty much built very similarly. So first thing I went ahead and did is I went ahead and took off the glass over here. That's just going to make it so that way removing the top is going to be a little bit less heavy. It's just going to require removing the 4 screws on top of the glass over here. As you can see, there's a hole on each corner over there. So once you remove those, the glass will lift up and come right off. So it's pretty easy just to set that off to the side. That way it makes it a little bit more lightweight to carry, you know. And so now next step is going to be removing the screws to the top. Now, as you can see right here, there's going to be 2 of them over here on the side where the volume control is over here, the back door. So where you're going to be plugging the machine in. This side over here is going to have 2 screws right over here. As you can see, I already went ahead and removed them, but it's going to be that same Allen key that is going to be used for the screws that hold the glass down. And then over here on the other side, you're going to have 2 more. It's going to be one right here and one right here. So this is going to be the side of the coin slot door. So overall, if you're removing the glass with the top as well, that's going to be 8 screws in total that you're going to be removing. If you're just removing the top with the glass included, then it's just going to be the 4, you know, the ones right underneath the wood right over here. All right. And so the next step after this, before we completely remove the top, is you'll see if I lift up right over here on the side where the volume control is, you're going to have both the VGA and the power cord going into the monitor. Now, I already went ahead and loosened this one up so that way I can go ahead and remove it, but there's going to be 2, you can see right here, 2 screws on each side of the VGA. So you just loosen both of those up and then this will come out right here. As you can see, it's got the 2 screws on each side that go in on there where the blue VGA is. All right, so I'm just gonna leave that hanging there. It's secured to the side of the machine right here using that little tie. But once you remove both of those, now the whole entire top can come off. Right, so with one hand, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this. Lift it up, and I'm just gonna put it over here on the side. All right, so that's the whole monitor and top assembly removed from the machine. And so now over here, you'll be able to see that here you have the screws that secure the side wall to the machine itself. Now in transit, sometimes if they're being a little bit hard with the machine, with the forklift slamming it down, sometimes it could loosen these up. So these are the screws right over here that you'll want to tighten up. And if you need any more of these to install, any of these L-shaped brackets, just let us know and we can send those in the mail. But yeah, this is where you're going to be coming in to secure it. One possibility is potentially using a rubber-headed mallet to more so close in the gap right over here. If you're experiencing that you have a gap from the sidewall over here, sometimes with a rubber mallet you can sort of force it back into place if it had gone into a gap, and then you can tighten up the screws so that way it can remain firm in there. But yeah, this is the whole step-by-step process on taking off the top of the machine. All right, and then for putting it back, it's basically just going to be the reverse steps. You know, we want to take our monitor assembly right over here, and with just one hand, I'm just going to go ahead and put it back down. As you can see, you just want to line it up so that way these brackets go in on the inside, just like that. All right, and then before you even screw it down, you just lift up the top right over here. And then through here, you just reconnect your power cord. It's really important, otherwise it's not going to turn on. Go ahead and find that. Okay, here's the VGA. We'll do that one first. So this one's just going to go in like that. All right, and make sure you tighten up both sides. That's really important. Otherwise, it's gonna fall out or you get a really poor connection. So yeah, you want to make sure both sides are tight. That's not coming out. And then right over here, you have your power cable. All right, that's also really important. Make sure that goes in all the way. If your monitor is not turning on, that's going to be a really important troubleshooting step, is making sure that this is all the way in, because this is what's providing the power to the monitor. All right, and we know that the monitor is receiving power when we plug in the machine, and when you turn on the machine, you'll get a no signal here on the monitor. So right there, you'll see the no signal. If you get this, and that means the monitor is working. And if you're not getting any game video coming through, then that would be an issue with the game board itself. But if you have that coming on, then the monitor is working. If that is not coming on, please check the power cable underneath and make sure that's plugged in all the way. And another thing you can also try is there is a power button for the monitor right over here. So this one right over here, right next to the red LED light. So if you press that button, that'll either turn on or turn off the monitor. So that's another option if you want to troubleshoot the monitor not turning on. All right, that's basically it. Other than that, it's pretty much putting back the screws where they are. So you would line up the top right over here, and you'll see, there we go. You can pretty much line up the hole if you move the top back and forth. So you want to make sure you line up that hole first. And so right there, you can see with the light on the inside, that hole is lined up. So these are ready for the screw to go back in. All right, thank you. And if you have any questions, any concerns, anything like that, please give us a call and let us know, and we can help you out. Thank you, and have a good day.